Police say No Limit Lil Wet might have committed one of the worstest killings in Chicago history. They say his dad was killed. People had set up his dad and murdered his dad. They say he avenged his dad's death. He got in a car, he rode to a restaurant called Nadia's Fish, I believe on 75th and Coles. They say he built out, ran in the restaurant and blah, 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 blah. They say he was responsible for killing 4 people to avenge the death of his dad. The police say this is one of the craziest days ever in killings in Chicago history. He actually spoke on this yesterday. This is one of the first times we heard him speak on this. Yeah, he did interviews, but he made sure that he didn't speak on this a lot. You know, the police say he killed 4 people. They charged him, and then they let him go. We finna talk about that. Hit the like button. We need a couple thousand likes on this video. I'm not sure if a lot of people know this story, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people know this story. And I kind of want to put the rumors down, kind of give you the real. I'm from Chicago. I speak to a lot of people close to these situations. And he has some strong words, so we're going to talk about that. Hit the like button to help with the algorithm. No Limit Wet. He was charged with a quadruple murder. I never even heard no shit like that. Quadruple. I know about double, triplet. They say quadruple. What the fuck? You know, that's like some serial killer shit. Jason, Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers. They say, you know, he avenged his dad's death by doing that. They actually say 2 of the people who were killed were brothers. You know, these people standing in Nadia's Fish going to get some food, or maybe they were standing in there selling drugs, or they were standing in there hanging out, or whatever the fuck. It's the reason they was in there. And they claimed that he went in there and blicked them all down. They seen bodies inside the restaurant, bodies outside the restaurant, bodies around the corner. You know, it's rumored that some of these guys were innocent victims too. It's rumors that some of these guys didn't have nothing to do with that. And it's rumors that these guys had something to do with that. Well, he was arrested. No Limit Lil Wet. They charged him with the murder. They say he did that to avenge his daddy death, Big Wet. They charged him over like 3 years ago. He was arrested. No bail, no bond, no way to come home. He can't pay that big to come home. Even though he close with G Herbo, G Herbo can't pay to get him home because he don't got no bail. They locked him up. He locked up for 3 years fighting this case. All of a sudden, they dropped the charges. What the fuck? You know, they put all these resources in locking this guy up, and then they drop the charges. Normally, when they drop the charges, it's because they don't got a lot of evidence, a lot of information. It'd be hard to probably prosecute you and don't want to waste the state money. But with a quadruple murder, you a figure ain't no motherfucker getting off with a slap on the wrist. He got off. A lot of people say the police was real fast. They went with the internet rumors and arrested this young man. They didn't have no evidence that this young man did anything. And to be honest with you, I don't see the police letting the motherfucker off 4 killings, 4 bodies. That's real strong. Remember, when No Limit Lil Wet did this murder, they went into it with a lot of niggas on the street. KTS Dre, the Cutthroats was one crew they was into it. You know, they've been into it for a long time. Rumors of Cutthroat, Bond being mad at some of them guys. Rumors about Capo. So it always been a disagreement between like No Limit and Cutthroat. I remember Cutthroat Dre said this.
Oh yeah, Lil Wet. Bitch. Go water your daddy, ho, nigga. Fuck you, come out. Bitch ass nigga. Came home, boy, for all them innocent ass. All that shit, all innocent people, boy. That's another thing. Y'all ass be weird as hell. Them all innocent motherfuckers, man. Y'all be acting like a motherfucker that did some shit.
Those some real strong words to say. You feel what I'm saying? So it seemed like everybody wasn't with those murders that happened. Well, they let him go. They actually let him go a little while ago. They released him. No Limit Wet came home. He blew up in his rap shit. He actually fucking with G Herbo now. It was once upon a time people thought it was an issue because Cairo kind of exposed what was going on. And he even said, you know, G Herbo was supposed to take everybody to Egypt, take No Limit Wet to Egypt and all kind of shit. And it kind of seemed like Wet was irritated, but I think him and G Herbo passed that up because they cool now. Well, No Limit Wet family spoke on that, you know. He said he was in a cell fighting 7 murders. I didn't know that. I just thought it was 4 murders. He said 7 murders. He said he had 2 lawyers, okay? Which means that somebody must have been paying for him. While he was going through that ordeal, you can tell Lil Bibby, maybe Juice WRLD, maybe G Herbo, somebody had his back. But he said he came up out of that shit. 7 murders, that's hard now. You know, that's serial killer shit. That's Jeffrey Dahmer style. You know, for the police to let you blah, 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 7 people down. You know, I didn't know that. I only heard about 4. For him to say 7 is strong. Then he also said something that was real strong. He said, them niggas killed my daddy. Now, I don't know if he's just talking in general, saying them niggas, but it sounded like he was talking about those people who lost their life. Kind of sound like, you know, he put an end to the rumors of people saying those were innocent people. He said, them niggas killed my daddy. Now, I don't know if he was talking about different niggas, but he said them niggas while speaking on the story of beating the murders. So, you know, I think that's the strongest we ever gonna get from No Limit Wet. I don't really see him speaking on this like verbiage or through posters, maybe through his music. You know, you can get it through the music on the beat, but speaking on it just in general with no beat to make people talk about this, and that's what he did. You know, that's wild as hell. A lot of people say, you know, this is one of the craziest days ever. But this drill rapper from Chicago by the name of No Limit Lil Wet, this guy beat 7 murders, he say. I know 4 murders for a fact. Now, shit, I ain't finna put it against nobody. Somebody say they killed 7 people and I ain't killed 4. If they say, look, fuck you talking about 4 murders. Nigga, I killed 7 people. Fuck you talking about. If they saying he did that, then I can't argue with that. You feel me? This crazy. Make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the like button. I appreciate the support. But I wanted to bring to your attention, No Limit Wet kind of stumped. He beat 7 murder cases. That's real strong. What y'all think about that? Leave a comment. I want to know. Do y'all think, you know, somebody do something to your family, shit, you want to avenge their death? What the people want to say that's what you do? A motherfucker do something to my mama, do something to my daddy, and I'm still alive and I'm young and I got the means to do it, I'm going to avenge that shit. Or do you think, you know, that went too far? 4 people killed outside that restaurant. 7 people killed together, he's saying. Do you think this is a little bit too much? You know, police fucked up by letting that guy go? Or do you think, you know, he beat that shit? Because they dropped the charges. Think about arresting you. I don't think people get this. Imagine the police arresting you, saying you behind 4 murders. You stay locked up for 3 years, and then all of a sudden they let you go. You know, normally the police ain't just letting people go off that many bodies. Kind of feel like maybe they did lock him up too fast without the evidence. Or maybe he was just smooth like that, had 2 lawyers and was able to beat it. I want to know. Y'all leave a comment. It's the homie Truth Teller Street Report.